Good morning, happy new year, first one of 2021. Hope you all got nice holidays. I'm catching my breath here. And 2021, what is it going to throw at us? Well, it's been throwing things at us already, so back to usual, really. I kind of wanted to talk about a bit about something I've been thinking about for a long time, actually. I'm a bit of an observer myself. I used to kind of, that's what we do really in a way, as creatives and designers and stuff like that. We observe and then we create solutions, or we create things being inspired by. But one of the things I've kind of looked at and wondered is, because we're not going into our agencies anymore, we're not getting dressed up for the day, we're not going on the tube, and I find that really interesting. I would call myself an observer. I'm a nosy bastard, but I used to love kind of sitting on the tube, kind of looking at people and kind of figuring out in my head what they did, where they're from, what their history was. And there's something really nice about judging someone. Well, not nice about judging someone for what they look like, but it's intriguing, because sometimes that's how people really express themselves, is what they wear. And actually, when you're working in the media industry, I'm not sure if you're forced into it, but as a creative, sometimes people expect you to look creative. I've always kind of worn loads of wacky clothes in the past. And I always thought that kind of maybe, yes, that's kind of a bit of me coming through in my clothes. But was I actually dressing to be part of a tribe? Creative directors are supposed to, in the past maybe, black polo neck jeans and of course some nice brown brogues. And then, you can spot them a mile away. And the black glasses. So you can spot them a mile away. And I wonder how many of those people actually, that's how they like dressing. Or is that something that that becomes part of what is expected, maybe? Does that girl with the purple hair that works for a very, very creative agency still have their purple hair now, because they don't need to go and not show that purple hair off? Does that bloke with very colourful socks, does he morning, does he need to do that anymore? Just look at the state of me, today I'm out here in the forest. It's a bit early. I'm working. I'm a creative director. I'm working, but I don't look like a creative director. People see me in the forest. Well, that bloke there just saw me talking to a camera. I wonder what he thought. What the hell is he doing? What does he do? I just find it interesting, how are we expressing ourselves these days? Are the people that are actually on teams that haven't dressed up for the meeting, are they actually now expressing their true selves? That's quite interesting. Do you know what I mean? Is the Zoom background now the way that we express ourselves as creative people? Or, most importantly, is it the work? Do we need to express ourselves with clothes, with how we talk, do we need that? Or are we expressing ourselves now more naturally, being our true selves, as I said? I just find it interesting because of the remote working. Somebody was saying to me the other day, I was in bed the other day in the Zoom call because I wasn't feeling very well. And then I just thought, you've always been in that bed for the last 6 months. Do you know what I mean? From all that thing. Do you know what I mean? So I think the way that we've changed the way that we work from a remote point of view, maybe we are really showing our true colours, which is, I find, liberating in a way. I don't have to well, no, actually, I went for dinner with my wife the other night, and before this lockdown, and I kind of got dressed up, and my wife was just looking at me like, wow, that's the old Andrew. That's how I used to dress up to go to meetings. That's how I dressed up. The French workwear jacket and all that, and the stripy socks. But was that me, or is that somebody else? But yeah, I just find it interesting. I just find it interesting that are we now showing our true selves in this era, because we don't have to. We don't have to be part of a tribe. We don't have to be expressing ourselves. We don't have to kind of be putting ourselves in a box anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, here's the creative in the meeting. Look at her wacky hair. Look at his wacky shoes. Maybe we don't need to do that anymore. Maybe the creativeness, the expression comes out in our work now, which is, is great for us. Yeah, so I just thought that could be an interesting thing to talk about. Actually, I think it was more of an excuse because I didn't have to run up that hill. So thank you, welcome back, and hopefully we'll speak again. And as always, On The Run Creative on Instagram and ontherun.creative.com on the wwws. See you later. Bye bye.